Hello, my name is Robin Case, and I'm the owner and trainer at Corecanines, where we strive to create solid foundations, one team at a time. I want to share with you about a class that is dear to my heart. It started 2 years ago when I brought my Border Collie Lyric home, only I didn't know that it was starting then. When I brought her home, my goal was to help her become a versatile dog. I wanted to do therapy work as well as agility, and I wanted to have a good home companion. So that's where our story began, and that's where fundamentals started as well. One of the things that I needed her to be able to do was to focus, no matter what the situation. As you can imagine, it takes a whole lot of focus to keep on track on an agility course. And it takes a lot of focus as well to be in control while in a therapy session. In order to start getting the focus and drive that I needed, I started making sure that I was more valuable than the treats and toys. I couldn't be bribing her to do what I wanted. She needed to want to do it on her own. Do you find yourself bribing your dog? Frankly, that's what I had been doing for a long time. With my Australian Shepherd, if I didn't have treats, he didn't want to do it. So I was very well versed in bribing. So I decided to put a stop to that with Lyric. It all started with teaching her how to make choices. When she started making choices, it was up to her. It had nothing to do with my emotions or hers. It was simply her choice to pay attention to me or pay attention to the world. And through the layering of choices, I slowly started to help her gain a ton of self-control. It frankly was amazing to me that a 5-month-old puppy could lay at my feet in a class and be completely calm with up to 10 dogs all around us, all crazy and barking and have a wonderful time. She would just simply curl up and be calm. Do you have that kind of control with your dog? Can they turn on and off their energy, or are they bouncing off the walls when another dog or person are around? That's what fundamentals is about, is I want to help you teach your dog how to make choices and also how to control their own energy levels so that you're not controlling them with the leash. In fundamentals, a few of the behaviors that we work on are loose leash walking, come, sit, down, focus, and leave it. But more importantly than that, we work on creating a solid core. What core is all about is 4 things: connected, observant, reliable, and energized. I want to make sure that your team is connected with one another. There shouldn't be any fighting in training. There should be no resistance of wills. I want you guys to work together as a team. It's also very important to be observant of your dog's body language. They tell us so many things, and we miss so much of it. And I also want them to observe us. They need to be paying attention to us rather than everything else. It's so nice to have a dog that is reliable. In fact, the other day I got to see how Lyric's reliability really is something that sometimes I take for granted. There were cats running across the field. She saw them and she turned and looked at me instead. I didn't ask her to, but she knows what the criteria is and she followed through. How does your dog pay attention? What distracts them? It's also important for you to understand their energy levels. I love how when I ask Lyric to do something, she jumps up ready to go in an instant. I don't want to have to remind her multiple times or try to get her going. Instead, I want her to react with enthusiasm. So what we do in the fundamentals is pull all of those things together. We pull together the core, the energy, and the choices. This is how you can start your training. Or, if you've already been doing it for a while, you can certainly restart it. This works with young puppies. I started with Lyric when she was only 8 weeks old. Or it can even work with older dogs, like my 7-year-old Aussie. I hope that you will take the initiative and commit yourself to working with your team. Excellence in training is 3 things: a willing partner, training knowledge, and commitment. Your dog is just waiting to get started on creating a solid relationship with you. I'm waiting to give you all the training knowledge I possibly can. All you have to do is bring your commitment, and we can make a team. I hope you'll join me on June 6th, Saturdays at 10 a.m. We'll see you then.